And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Alan Rose here with a look at your First Alert 5 forecast. We're going to be slightly cooler this afternoon compared to today as a weak cold front drops in across the eastern plains. Temperatures only down about 2 to 6 degrees here in southern Colorado. Now, there's a little bit of instability, a little bit of lift in the atmosphere. That could squeeze out a few sprinkles, mainly across the Front Range, foothills, and mountain areas. Possibly some of that extending into Pikes Peak this afternoon. Above average temperatures as we look ahead to the work week with daily rain and thunderstorm chances building here across the region. Check out this view of America's Mountain. I got to move out of the way so you can really soak this in. Blue skies, the white cap peak of Pikes Peak clearly visible from our Rock Rimmon studios. Outside temperature pretty mild to start at 46 degrees. A little hazier down to the south, but if you look closely, that is the Spanish Peaks from our studios there in Pueblo. 52 degrees outside, light winds, humidity nice and high at 44%. And for Monument, also seeing a blue sky start to your Sunday with the outside temperature in the upper 30s. High pressure influenced the weather yesterday. That's going to continue to keep us high and dry this afternoon. And even though we cool down slightly compared to what we saw yesterday, daily temperatures today still going to be above average just by a bit for this time of the year. Take a look at Futurecast. You'll see some clouds building across the mountains by the afternoon hours. Again, not expecting any sort of widespread precip. In fact, the high-res model doesn't really show much of anything. Maybe a few pop-up showers, a few sprinkles out there across the southeast mountains. And again, the same could be said to parts of Teller County and El Paso County right around the summit of Pikes Peak. Hour by hour today will stay dry in both the Springs and Pueblo. And even with that cool down topping out in the high 60s here in Olympic City, USA. For Pueblo, warming well into the lower 70s. Now, as we look ahead to next week, area of low pressure is going to drop down the coast of California. By Monday, it's off the coast of the Bay Area. And then by Tuesday to Wednesday, it just sits and spins off the central coast of California. What that does is going to send in some energy, send in some moisture out towards southern Colorado this week. And that's what's going to provide those daily chances for showers and storms. Probably going to be most pronounced up in the mountains and high country, but still for the plains, can't rule out a few of those scattered showers each of the next few afternoons. As we look ahead at the severe weather outlook on Monday, just some widely scattered storms. This is just a general risk, so not expecting anything to be very concentrated, not a lot of heavy showers and storms. I think if we see any develop, probably going to be the biggest threats will be small hail and some gusty outflow winds. You can say precip chances expected to jump up Tuesday and Thursday. Those will be the days that we think is most active here in southern Colorado. Here's a look at those daytime highs today. Upper 60s and 70s for the Springs, Canyon City, and Pueblo. 66 in Walsenburg today, 65 in Monument. Lows tonight stay nice and mild above the freezing mark in most areas, only down to 39 here, and then rebounding to 72 on Monday. Take a look at the super 7-day forecast. We have 70s all the way throughout the first week of May, and that should say precip chances. I apologize, not snow chances by hour, because at 70 degrees, we're not going to see any snow next week, but you'll see by Tuesday rain chances do increase by the late afternoon to early evening hours. So more of that typical springtime pattern, a little more isolated in nature Wednesday, but again, some scattered storms once again possible by Thursday. For Pueblo, our best chances Tuesday to Thursday. Look at Wednesday's high up into the lower 80s. Canyon City got mostly 70s over the next 7 days. Warmest on Wednesdays, we're flirting with 80. And again, those midweek rain chances, that's we'll see our best threat for some isolated showers and storms. Woodland Park, near daily storm chances here, but again, highest on Tuesday and Thursday.